Today in this video, we're going to be talking through all of my social media platforms. So that's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So if you're looking into navigating all the different social media platforms, you want to start, maybe you have a business or you want to be a content creator and you want to expand, Lord, I can't talk, to different platforms, then this video is going to uncover how look at me, I sound like AI. This video is going to uncover how I do all of my social media platforms, how I schedule out the content, the sizes, the different resolution, well, not resolution, but the different sizes and dimensions that you need for each platform. And I'm going to go behind the scenes and log into my social media platforms and show y'all everything that I now. The point of this video is going to be for you to decide which social media platforms are best for your business. So we all know that each platform kind of has like a different vibe. I started my business straight on Facebook. So I've done Facebook for probably almost 5 years now, creating content, marketing content, selling products, going live, building community, which has built to me walking away from my job, having in person events, becoming a speaker, and also having a mentorship group that I can sustain my business with. So I use Facebook solely for that. So I built everything on Facebook. Of course, I had an Instagram when TikTok came along, but still to this day, Facebook is my strongest platform. And I know that I can generate leads there. But recently, I was like, hey, I got to go get on all the other platforms too. So I've had a LinkedIn, had an Instagram, had a TikTok, had a YouTube, but I haven't been able to manage them all. But I figured out a way to do that. So I want to show y'all how you can schedule posts and again, how to use each platform. So let's dive into the first one, which is a little bit new to me, and that's LinkedIn. Let's log into my LinkedIn profile and let's look at that one. So let's go over some of the basics of LinkedIn. Y'all know every site got its own little vibe, and LinkedIn is where the big dogs at. You know what I'm saying? So LinkedIn is where I want you to think about, well, this is what I think about. I think about what's the goal of each platform. So I'm not on LinkedIn selling anything because personally, I don't have enough community or trust there to offer this audience anything. So my goal on LinkedIn right now is just strictly brand awareness. Can I appear in searches? Can I connect with other people? What triggered this is I'm going to networking events and they're pulling up my LinkedIn. And where's my content? Where's my resume, right? So I'm using LinkedIn as a way to generate brand awareness, as a resume, and as a way to connect with peers and potential leads in the future. Okay. So I want to show you a couple of things behind the scenes in LinkedIn because I've run into a couple of people who say, like, I've never set up a LinkedIn profile before. I really don't know where to start. I'm not a LinkedIn expert, okay? So I'm gonna just go over the stuff that I do to make sure that I'm consistent and visible on these platforms, okay? And in other videos, we can go all into strategy. So on LinkedIn, you can absolutely verify yourself. I'm having a problem with my identity verification or something, so I haven't been able to do that. And I've been like stalking other profiles that I really enjoy to just see some of the features of LinkedIn in action. So just like any other social media profile, you can see that, of course, you can do your first and last name. I have an emoji at the front of mine just because it's more noticeable. So their profile pictures on LinkedIn, my recommendation is to have a professional photo, but of course, boo, that's up to you, girl. And you can see that in my LinkedIn profile, there is this open to work banner. I'm going to show you more about that too. And my goal there again is to let people know that I'm here, open for business, and the cover photo. Now, the cover photo, y'all, is different for every platform because they have different dimensions. So, your Facebook cover is not going to fit on your LinkedIn. And the best way to do that is for us to go to good old Canva and just type in LinkedIn banner and you can resize it. In LinkedIn, you can also do your bio. So, like if we click edit, we can do my name and we can do my headline. Sorry, it's not a bio here on LinkedIn, it's a headline. And remember, I said that I want to talk to my peers here on LinkedIn. I'm not up here talking about, oh, are you inconsistent? Some of the messaging that I have from my different clients, because the people that I hope to run into here will invest in Conquer, or other things. They're not my customer from my everyday offers. So you have your headline, your position, and we'll go more into that here in a second. And that's it. I want to show you all my personal info. Okay. So on LinkedIn, the analytics for you are automatically here. So I schedule out a lot of my posts. So you can see how many profile views you have, how many post impressions you have, which basically means who's seeing your stuff on their timeline and how many search appearances that you're showing up in. I have an about section too, which this is more of a bio. And if you haven't generated a bio for yourself, you can just use AI. That's what I did. So you can use your favorite AI, type in some of the stuff that you've done, what you want to do, and create you a bio. You can also do some of your featured posts here on LinkedIn, which I've done. So, similar to what you want to highlight, and you can post. So, let's create a post on LinkedIn because it's so easy. And to be honest, LinkedIn got some of my favorite posting. It's so easy, so straight to the point. So, I can say, good morning. Let's conquer the week or whatever, right? I can add a media, I can do photos, videos here from my computer. And look, I can schedule for later. So with LinkedIn, you can either post now or schedule for later. So it looks like I can schedule out 2 weeks here. So this is an easy way for me to come in and just schedule out stuff on LinkedIn, and you can actually see my, oh, I don't have any more scheduled posts. I need to go back in there and do some. Can't believe I ran out of them. So you can schedule your posts here on, I was like, why I have a post for today, 7 hours ago. Anyway, okay, so you can go through and schedule your post on LinkedIn. And if you're thinking about posting on LinkedIn, again, you can just do every other day, once a day, and we can do a separate video on the different content across your different platforms, okay? So of course, the experience, super easy, y'all. Go on here and put your past jobs, your past positions, your current jobs that you have. So you can see that right now, obviously I work for Conquer full time. So I have that here. And it's not presented in a salesy way. It really shows some of the technical skills that I have inside of my business. And again, use AI for this. Okay, just literally talk to your AI like a person and you can fill in the information here. So, an example would be for me to go to my AI and say, I'm currently an HR marketing consultant at Conquer, which is a company that I've owned for almost 3 years. Can you create a job description um, based off me consulting with clients to grow their business, helping with social media management, building HR teams, yada, yada, yada. And it's going to spit this stuff out for you. And you can just pop it here into LinkedIn. So you can do that for what you do with your current company, your current job, and your past jobs. Okay. So you can see here my experience in the automotive industry with Lowe's, previous jobs, whatever, whatever. So you may be saying, okay, Deb, your business is on LinkedIn. Yes, it is. Okay. So this is a page which is different from a profile, just like how Facebook is, right? Where on Facebook you have a personal profile and then your business has a business page. So LinkedIn is the same way. So we were just looking at my personal profile. This is my business page. Okay? This is my business page. So I can view it as a member. I can also see the content that I've posted here before. You can see the analytics here, which, yeah, yeah. And you can go look at your page post here. Okay. And you can view it as a member. So when other people see Conquer, this is what they see. And you can do that in LinkedIn by creating you a business page. Okay. So LinkedIn is one you may be saying, okay, well, once I do that, Deb, what else do I do? Like, how do I use it? Okay. Great question. You can search on LinkedIn like you can other public profiles. Okay. So you can see, y'all looking only at my search history, but you can search for articles. You can search, let's say, marketing news today. I'm sure it's here. Okay. And you can maybe see what's going on in the marketplace today. You can see blogs. Let's see if you want to say you want to find, let's say if I'm an accountant and I work with people who are in the entertainment industry, right? So you may want to put um, casting director. I don't know, y'all. I'm just thinking stuff on the fly. Okay. You can find people. You can find these people. Okay. And you can go and connect with them, right? So you can find the people that you're looking for. So, ladies that are looking for certain connections, you can go and actually search their job titles in the city that they're in and connect with them. Okay. And you can notice on LinkedIn, they do have different tiers of connections, like first connection, second connection, third connections. That's just basically like who do you know? Could you know them directly, or you know somebody that know them, or you know somebody that know somebody that know them? So it's kind of like a little social, how close you are to them, probably in real life. Okay. So LinkedIn also has groups, just like Facebook, right? Where if again I want to connect with people that are in the entertainment industry, in the movie industry or whatever, I can join this group. Okay. It's 22,000 people here. I can go in there and connect the network. Okay, this is gonna be, uh, just awesome, y'all. And I can also search jobs. So just me searching this is gonna bring up a lot of things that are associated with that, just like something that would be similar to Facebook. Okay, of course we've got a messaging feature here. We've got the jobs feature here, and that also takes me back to my profile when I told y'all that I have this open to work banner here because I want people to obviously feel comfortable coming up to me and seeing if I can if I want to do business. So you can see here that under your profile you can see where it says open to, so you can click this and you can select that you're open to hiring, right? So I'm open to long-term projects and contracts, right? So I have that I'm open to hiring. Oh no, I'm mistaken. This is if you're trying to hire somebody else. Okay, so if I'm hiring people for Conquer, it's going to say that I'm hiring. Now, if I'm providing services, it shows that I can be open to that. And of course, I'm open to that. I have mine turned on, and you can too. So that way I can appear in searches. Okay, so you can see the jobs, that the contract projects or whatever that I'm open to. Okay. So that's LinkedIn, y'all. Nothing hard, but I think it's a really cool platform to use if you want to make some more serious connections. So let's go to Facebook. Now, Facebook has to be one of my absolute favorites because I was telling y'all before that this is the platform that I use to grow my audience. It's actually the one that I have the most followers, which it's cool. So I really like Facebook. Again, it's where I feel most comfortable. And Facebook has a different vibe too. The millennial cousins are on Facebook. The age group a little bit older than us, up to the boomers, we're all still on Facebook. So of course, y'all know that we'll navigate on to YouTube, which I'm really starting to fall in love with, TikTok, and then Instagram too, which Instagram is actually my least favorite. Instagram is my least favorite platform. Always has been, but whatever. That's just me. I know that there's so much potential there, but I'm just not a fan of it. So on Facebook, I want to cover the basics, okay? So just like how we just saw in LinkedIn, on Facebook you have a couple of different options. You can do um a profile, which is like a personal profile, which you can see here. This is a personal profile. That is very different from your page. So the page and the profile are completely different, okay? So the page is where it doesn't have the same reach as a personal profile. So that's why I have like promoted my business using my personal profile, because when you set up your business page, Facebook already know that you're trying to reach people, and Meta is a pay to play platform, okay? So this is the business page. So let's dive into the differences of these two and show you some of the ways that you can leverage this platform in its entirety, because I still have so much that I want to do with Facebook. So All right, let's see. So I'm sure most of you know the things that you can do on Facebook, right? But I want to go over some stuff because, okay. So very first things profile picture, y'all. I I did this profile picture on Canva. Very easy. Let me show you how I did it. So if you're thinking about doing something like that, you can do it too. Okay, so very first thing that you want to do, I love doing my designs in a 1080 by 1080, which is the dimensions for an Instagram post. So we can open up one of those. Now, again, this is going to be for my profile picture. I have the profile picture that has the orange background, which is one of my brand colors. And you can kind of see me floating in the photo. I have that across my platforms. I want to show you how I did it. Now, of course, I'm using some photos that I had done. Where are my photos? Okay, I was about to say. Um, so what I'm going to do is do the background of the color that I want. So I could do my brand color pink, but my main brand color is orange. I'm going to go to my photos that I have here. And I can't even think of which. Oh, it's this one. So I just have these photos uploaded here. You can see I have them organized in a photo because I'm always creating stuff on Canva. Girl, I live on Canva. I live on Canva for real. So I went and removed the background. Now, removing the background is a premium feature, but Canva is so worth it. I promise it is so worth it. The amount of times I use Canva for simple stuff like this, it makes every penny worth it. So it is a premium feature for you to be able to remove the background. And I always crop my feet out my pictures. I don't know why. It just look weird to me. So I can take the background off. I kind of came down some. I can pull it down and boom, I can stretch it out. Now, this is why it's important for you to also make sure that you do have a professional pic that does have some good resolution on it because you will be zooming in on it a lot. Okay, you'll be zooming in on it a lot. And then I can take that. I can dip Facebook, well, let's say profile pic, because I have this profile picture on my platforms. And I can download it and save it to my computer and upload it here. Okay. It's right here that I already have. Okay. And you can see this is the exact same one that I had in Canva, and it's gonna automatically make it around. And if I want to zoom in or reposition it, I can. Okay. So the cover photo also, if you go to Canva, hold on, let's see. Okay, sorry, we're recording right. So you can go back to Facebook, and this is the one from Canva. Okay, you can see that they're going to automatically make it round. Okay, and you just save it. Those are some easy things that you can do on your profile on Facebook. So I really like that. Now, again, with the cover photo, this is a different size from the LinkedIn photo. So let's go back to Canva so that you can see how to resize those. Okay, so I actually have an 820 by 400. So let me go back to show you how you can do that here in Canva. Okay, so you can create a design. When I just have 800 by 400, is that what it was? Yeah, 820 by 400. I think this size male, no, this list seems really small. This one, I can use it for LinkedIn and Facebook, I think, because it's a little tall. Let's see here. Okay, girl. So yes, 820 by 400 is gonna allow you to do your Facebook banners and also you can pinch a part of this for your LinkedIn banner just because the LinkedIn banner is like much shorter. On the Facebook banner is much taller than the LinkedIn one. But if you get one good banner this size, you should be able to do it across LinkedIn and Facebook. The one from YouTube is insane. The one from YouTube is huge and they only show a couple of portions of it. So let's go back to Facebook. But I wanted to show you this because the cover photo on Facebook has got to be, is a little weird. Okay, so on your Facebook, of course, you want to do the professional mode. And a lot of people talk about the professional mode. Um, I don't want to get into my settings here, but turning on your professional mode will allow you, of course, to monetize your page, to get incentives, and also to have reach and schedule your posts, which is something that I love. Okay. So, in your intro, I think that is so important for you to have. Let me get all. I think it's so important for you to have a bio that's a one hitter quitter, shows how you're beneficial to the audience, all that RIP, Uncle Nim, and all that other stuff. That's got to go. Okay. Make it very clear you're hearing about business if that's what you want to do. Okay. And also, I have my socials linked here. Now, I pin posts, I do change my pin posts out a lot, just to make sure that it's always relevant to what it is that I want to do. This summer, I'm speaking a lot, I'm hosting a lot of in person events. So I do have kind of like a brief snippet of me speaking as my pin post. My suggestion is just to always make your pin post relevant to what it is that you're trying to promote. So you can even see in my recent photos, you see me out, which is my goal during every summer. Okay. So more things that we can do on Facebook, y'all. Y'all already know what we can do. We can go live. Okay. So your live video you can do here. So of course I'm on my laptop. So you can see that I can choose to go live straight from my laptop if I wanted to. Okay. Right. You can do that through your webcam on your computer. You can also do that through a streaming software. I'm not sure if, yes, you can do this through StreamYard. So, like, I'm using StreamYard right now, and I love StreamYard so much, but I do have a webcam attached to my laptop. So, I love StreamYard because you can connect it to your Facebook, and on your Facebook, you can record a video and stream it as a live here on Facebook on your personal page, which is super cool. Okay, so if you want to check out StreamYard, you can do that. So imagine pre recording 5 videos and you just have them set to go live every day. Okay, so that's one thing to do, which is go live. Y'all already know another thing that we're leveraging, which are reels. So creating reels and video content on Facebook is a great way to have reach, of course. And let's check out the professional dashboard. Let's get into it a little bit. Okay, so when you go into your professional dashboard and you have your professional mode turned on, of course, you'll be able to see your analytics. You can see your reach, your engagement, how many new followers you have. So we'll just look at mine, for example. Okay, so you can see my reach, which is how many people my um, post reach, the engagement, how many new followers. It'll also show you some of the top posts that you've had and go into the demographics of your audience a bit. This is good for me. I want actually way more women. I need to go through and clean some of the men off my page because, of course, I target women with my business. So this gives me a snapshot of some of the things that are going on inside my business, my content. A lot of people ask about being monetized here. So let's go into that because I think that there is a lot of misconceptions about getting paid. Look at this, $4. Lordy. So you can see the amount varies so much, and I can be transparent about this. Right. So the amount varies so much here on Meta that you can see with the the payouts. Literally from $400 to $4. For $400 to $3, $400 to $4. And before that was 700, right? So, and you can see some of these weren't even payable for reasons beyond my comprehension. But you're probably asking yourself what happened to make those payoffs go from this amount to this amount, this amount to this amount. And what I can tell you, it was from posts that had a lot of likes, comments, shares, and reach. I made a post on my page. Let me find the post because it made about I think it made about 350 of these dollars. So let's go back and look at it to see how many likes, shares, and comments it has, so you get a realistic preview of how I made that. Okay, so I found this. So this is the post. So when this post, it didn't go like crazy viral, but it had a lot of likes, shares, and comments. When this post came, it probably made me about maybe 250. No, I would say probably like 300, $350 of that 397. Feel like it was less. I don't know. But you can see, so it had like 13,000 reactions, almost 800 comments, and it had over 2,000 shares. So you can see a realistic preview of. Let's look at this, the insights. So that post made, well, we're gonna call it 300 of those dollars. I feel like it was probably about 350, but we're gonna say 300. So it had like 1.5 million impressions and engagement of $280,000. So for those of us that really want to make money on Facebook, this is just an example of what it was like for me. Um, to make that amount of money off one post. And I feel like the month before that, I had another post that had a lot of likes and shares, but I can't remember what it was. Okay. So let's look at the last part of Facebook that I love so much, the groups. So on Facebook, you have your profile, which is your personal profile, but you can leverage it for business because it's going to have more organic reach. You have your business page, which I kind of use mine as more of a credibility thing, even though I still post from it often. But I know it's not going to organically show up on profiles a lot because y'all know if you scroll on Facebook, the only time you really see a post from a business page is when it's an ad. I know that my business doesn't organically pop up that much. So I use my personal profile, have my business page, and then the third thing that I have on Facebook is a Facebook group. So those are three completely different things. But the group is where you allow, well, let me talk about my group. So this is my group, Wake Up and Conquer. I love it so much. It's 3,000 members. And I remember when I first started this group and it was like 40 people. So the point of a group for me is for me to build community. I don't know if you listened to the last part about LinkedIn, but I talked about when you pick your platform, you have to select like what's the goal here. Because I'm super familiar with Facebook, I've built an audience here, I've spent time here, been here years, have a decent amount of people here in my group. I sell here, I nurture, and I gather leads. So inside your group, you can do a lot of things. The very first thing that I want to note here is that my group is a private group. So you may want to know what is the difference between a private group and a public group, and there is a key difference. So if you have a private group, that means that people have to actually request access to enter the group. The reason why I have my group set private is because I want to make sure that anybody that's in their group, this group, I have their email address. So you can't just come view the Wake Up and Conquer group, even though I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I wanted to build my email list. So I use access to my group as a way for me to retrieve email addresses. And I can show you how I did that in a second. Cool thing about your group is it does allow you to, Facebook has some cool features in here to use for your group. Of course, you can post in here, you can go live in here just like you would anything else. You can create events in here, you can drop files for your audience. So if you are building a community of other people and you want to give them PDFs and share resources, you can do that inside your group. You can also create live events here, or if you're having an event in person or an event offline, you can do that here inside your group and only your group will see it. So let's get into some of the basics of this group and let's go to the overview. So my engagement has been down in my group some. So I'll go back and show y'all some of that stuff. But let's look at the member request, right? Oops, I don't want to show anybody's personal information here. But my member request, let me show y'all how I have this set up. Okay. So you can see here that it's going to say when you create your group, Facebook is going to say, do you want it to be private or public? Once you go private, you cannot change it to public because you claim that this was going to be a private space and now you can't open it up once you've done it. Okay. So make sure you decide on what you want. Okay. New member intro. Facebook has a lot of cool features here. And I have this set up to where members see an intro message when they join the group. So when they join, this is what they see. They can see the group rules. And let me show you how to put in things like the group rules and stuff. Let's go down to that too. Come on, let's get out of here, y'all. Okay. So there is an actual link to the group. So if I want to um like copy and paste the link of something, the Facebook group is, backslash conquer with Deb. So you can customize that. You can customize your badges. Like if people are top contributor, I'm seeing y'all, sure y'all have seen stuff like this before. They respond fast. Like you can manage all of the rules here, like who can join your group, only profiles. So like only personal profiles, or will you allow personal profiles and business pages here? Who is pre-approved to join? You can see I got mine set to nobody, y'all. You can see the rules that I have here where you can post anonymous if you'd like to hear who can post anyone. But this is a big one that I highly recommend is that you require post approval. So if people are if you when you have a community, you want people to post. You want them to engage and do some of that legwork for you of keeping the community, active. But a safeguard that I do is to make sure that when people submit a post, it comes to me for approval before it goes public to the group. Well, before it posts in the group. And the reason why is because one, I don't want people promoting. I just don't. This space isn't for that. And for two, of course, I just want to be a gatekeeper and make sure that whatever, and when somebody's adding something to the conversation that is valuable. So you can do where you require post approval. Approve edits. I got that turned off. Okay. You can, yeah. So super easy. All of this stuff you can go through. And I do want to go through how I have the membership questions. So let me pull it up. All right, so here on the side, you can see if you're the admin for the group, this is going to be your panel where it's pretty much everything. You'll see membership questions. Okay, so these are the membership questions that I have for my group. So, in order for you to access, you have to answer these. So, I'm saying, hey, no promos allowed. Of course, I'm getting their email address, and y'all already know why I'm getting their email address. That's so I can make sure I'm getting people who are interested in my business offline as fast as possible, which is one of my key things. I want to make sure I'm getting you offline as fast as possible the second you express interest in what I do. And then the last one is, do they want somebody to contact them about what we offer? Okay. So this is a very easy way for me to get on a consultation with somebody who's really just browsing Facebook, found my group. And next thing you know, they can fall into our sales funnel. So some people click yes, some people click not at this time. If they do click yes, that's the way for me to hop in their DMs and strike up a conversation to see if we can get on a consult. Okay. And then I have it where people must agree to the group rules before they enter. So another cool thing inside your group is schedule posts, which I love. You can schedule your posts here in the group. So you can say, good morning. It's Friday. You can schedule out for the whole week and you can schedule it for this upcoming Friday. Okay. Schedule the time. Right. We'll schedule that for 8 in the morning. And you can schedule it. Right. Super easy. So the group is a great way for you to gather people together. It can be private. You can have complete, flexibility to make it what you want. So yeah, let's go on over to, let's go somewhere else. Let's go TikTok. Good old TikTok. We love TikTok so much. So I am, girl, I'm really getting used to getting on TikTok, okay? But you can see we got a few notifications or whatever. We got a few notifications, which is cool. Because I'm still building up my audience on here. So on TikTok, let's go, you can also make a business version of your profile here, which allows you to act as a creator, look at your analytics and all of that. Now, what I want to point out about TikTok is I don't want to go all into this. But what I want to point out to TikTok is the fact that you can upload multiple videos at one time. And I don't know if I just want to make sure people know this, okay? When you go on TikTok on the desktop, you can upload all of your videos. You can upload up to 30 videos at one time. Okay. And I'm about to show you. Let me show you what that looks like. Let me show you. All right. So let's say I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to click this video, this video. I have my content label. I'll do this video. Like you can go through and bam. Look at this. Say you can upload your photos, your videos. You can do photos too. I'm gonna show you how to do photos. You can do photos on the social media scheduler that I use. So you can even oh, that's making it public. Sorry. You can schedule it out. So TikTok, I think they let you do what's that, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days in advance. You can do the time. You can schedule it out. You can edit the details. So once you finish uploads, let me show you how you can edit the detail. Let it finish uploading right quick. Okay, so here they come. So now you can edit the details. Oh, it's playing. Let me pause it. So you can do your description. So I can say, good morning. Let's conquer today. Or whatever I want to put. Hashtag morning motivation. We'll dive into content in a separate video. Okay. You can even mention people here. You can select your cover. And you can schedule here. And you can save it and go back to the list. Okay. You can do that. And then once you post them, they're done. That's it. So cool about TikTok. But I actually don't even use this because I have an even easier way to do it, which I will show you later on in this video. Let's go to YouTube. So you already know if you're on YouTube, you don't just literally go to, well, you go to youtube.com, but you actually use your YouTube studio. I probably should have went to the back end of Meta and some of the other videos too. I completely forgot. Oh well. So you go to your YouTube studio. So you can see I have 195 subscribers. Ooh. Long time coming, baby. Okay. So you can see your dashboard here once you log into your YouTube studio, and you can see all of your content. So you can see that even here on YouTube, you can schedule out content. I have today's the 17th. So I published one this morning. You can see that I have scheduled one for the 18th and the 19th, which will be the rest of this week. You can look at your videos, your shorts that you've done. You can see that those can be scheduled out, which I'll show you how to do that in a second. Of course, you can go live. So you can see some live replays that I've done. You can also post on YouTube for your subscribers to see. So you can see some posts that we've done. You also can have playlists, which allows you to basically organize your videos into playlists for your viewers. So you can view all of your content there. Then you've got your analytics, which your YouTube channel is going to show you your views, how many views that you've had, which I need to upload some more content here. I've got daily videos and shorts, but I need to do some more long form content, of course. So you can look at your views, your watch time, which is really important. I'm going to show you why, because this depends on you getting monetized from YouTube and then how many subscribers you've had. So you can also view all of your comments in one place. And I know a lot of people have questions about monetization. Now, I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I can't talk or speak to what that looks like, their process. However, obviously, I'm working my way up to it. So you can see how we just talked about that watch time. So in order to be eligible to be monetized on YouTube, it's a bit different. So you have to have 500 subscribers, 3 videos in the last 90 days. And then you have to have either 3,000 watch hours in the past year, which is not really a lot, I guess. It's really not. Or 3 million short views in the last 90 days. And once you've hit those milestones, then I would imagine that you're able to unlock monetization for your YouTube channel, which is going to be exciting, girl. And then you have your page ads and stuff. So it's cool. So I don't know anything about that though, but I want to show you that you can how you can upload videos on YouTube, because similar to how we just saw them in TikTok, you can upload multiple videos on YouTube all at once. So you can select your files. And just like before, you can go here, you can go here, you can even do pictures, you can go here and upload them all at once. So you can see they're uploading here. Let me let them finish uploading. I'm going to show you what it's like to edit and schedule them here on YouTube. All right, so they're done. So once they're uploaded, we can go here under content and we will see those videos here. Okay, so let's go to, we can look at the details. We can edit this draft here. So this is what it looks like when you're uploading your videos on YouTube. When you need to do them as shorts, YouTube will automatically do that for you. It will tell you what qualifies as a video versus a short. You'll put your title. So, good morning. Here are some tips about going live, or whatever my video is about. I would do my description. Now, me, I do have a YouTube description that I already have typed up on a Google Doc, and I copy and paste it. So let me find it for you so you can see. So you can see, super simple. I just got it saved in the Google Doc. I have a YouTube description because I want people to, of course, take action, not salesy, but just kind of letting them know what other steps to take. So have directed to my Facebook group, which is where I want people to come if they were to find my videos on YouTube. I want them to come to my Facebook group because I want them to see me live and I want them to engage with me, of course, to push them down my sales funnel. I also do the daily wake up and conquer videos so they can pick their favorite platform to follow along with. And then I have courses at my Stand store, which also gets them on my email list, website, Linktree, email address. So I will copy this and go paste it to YouTube under my. All right, so I can come here and just paste it here. Okay. And so that's what I do. I just keep a description, baby. That's it. So you can upload your thumbnail. So you can get you a thumbnail in Canva, you can get you a thumbnail off Fiverr, or you can do an auto-generated thumbnail where YouTube will pick one for you. Let's say if you have some playlists that you want to add that video to. Let's say maybe you're a makeup artist and you do brows, you do full glam, you do natural glam, you do whatever. You can pick what playlist you want to add it to. That is not required at all. My video not made for kid because I be cursing sometimes, and it's not altered content, it's not a paid promotion or anything, so I don't have to do anything. I keep all this other stuff checked. And then of course you can do your tags, that way you can put in here what people might be looking for. So I know people may be looking for things like growing their social media account, getting started as content creators. So I'm thinking about the things that people would search. Whoop. Okay, I'll change all this stuff, child. So you can do an end screen here. I'm not a YouTube guru, y'all. Like, you see how many subscribers I got. Again, my goal is to get you on here and get you consistent, okay? Yeah. And after that, you want it to be public. So of course everyone can watch it, and you can schedule it right here inside of YouTube. Okay. You can schedule it out. Look, YouTube is letting me schedule it out. Dang, is YouTube gonna let me schedule that far out? Not YouTube. I can schedule it to October. Okay. So you can schedule it out. Bam. I'm about to delete that because that thing does not. And you can see, look, it's scheduled for October the 12th. Okay. But let me delete that because, girl, no. We're going to delete it. All right, let's move on. Okay, so this is the scheduler that I love, that I saw somebody say, talk about this, and I was like, oh, okay, Metricool. So I love Metricool because it allows me to schedule my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok. So now let me clarify. This is not my personal Facebook page. Okay, this is my business page. This is my personal profile. This is my business Facebook page. my Instagram account, which is the only one that I have, and then my TikTok account, which is the only one that I have. So I love Metricool because you can schedule out some content on here. It has no glitches. It schedules on time. I'm on the free plan and it is so easy to work. So I know I showed how easy it is to bulk upload stuff on TikTok, but there's no need to do that when you can do it here in Metrocool and schedule all of your stuff at one time. So for my personal Facebook, I do have the option to schedule it only if I use the mobile app. There's not a way for me to schedule content for my personal Facebook profile via desktop, but on my mobile phone, I can. So I usually take this, um, I take the time to do this, and then I do my personal page is what I do separately. So let me just show you how you can make a post here in Metricool. That way, if you want to check this out, you can just kind of see how it works. So let's go through this so you can see. Okay, so I just love how, baby, you can see I'm on a free plan still. Okay, and it's just so clean. I love user friendly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like a good user friendly platform. So let's go to create posts. You can literally just click on the day. If you want to create some on the 26th, you can I just kind of clicked on the 26th, or you can go here to create post. Okay, but let's just click here. So, of course, you want to go in and create your account and connect your socials. Okay, of course, you want to do that. But I can post on Facebook, I can click Instagram, I can click TikTok, and look, I can click YouTube too, y'all. So, we really can do all of those here. And if you upgrade, you can include that LinkedIn too. Look, if you upgrade, you click. So, everything that we've looked at today, with the exception of Instagram, because I just schedule it here. Okay, so I can add my photo or video. Okay, so let's add when I wake up and conquer morning videos. Let's let it load here. All right, we back. So I noticed something as this was uploaded. This is why I upload them directly into YouTube, because for some reason it won't upload these shorts, and this is just a 60-second clip. But we can do Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok from here. So from Facebook, you can automatically post the reel, you can automatically post the story, which is super cool, right? But I can't post this as a story because this is 60 seconds. So I can just do it as a post. Instagram, same thing, a reel, story, or post. And of course, babe, TikTok got one option. So I can put my caption or description here. So here's I don't know. Right, you can put your emojis, you can do your hashtags, you can add your first comment, which I think is really cool. You can add your location. Um, they have an AI feature here, which I have not used yet. And for Facebook, of course, you have to put the title of the video. Instagram, you don't have to do anything extra. TikTok, you just need to make sure you make it public. You can see that little note down at the bottom went away. And pick your date and time and schedule. What I got for July? Yeah. And look, bam, like out there. Now let's say if I want to change that, look what I can do. Just change it to 31st. The only thing I just did was drag and drop it. Okay. And let's say I'm like, dang, I want to change that. You see how easy it is for me to click on it, make the changes. Bam. Schedule it. Super easy. Y'all see how fast it is? This is why I like Metricool. And girl, I told you I'm on the free plan. So let's say, you really like this post. You can take this and duplicate it And let's say we scheduled this one on August the 1st, and this, whatever. Let's say if it's let me show you that in action on when I actually duplicated post. And let me delete this girl for it be the 31st and y'all see this random post on here that's old as I don't know what, because I've been and forgot I made this video. Okay, so you can see I've been promoting my content planning event, right? So this is something that I post every day. So when I was creating this, I was just duplicating that photo and those settings over and over, changing the caption and changing the date. You can see I posted Monday, I posted Tuesday, I posted Wednesday, I posted Thursday, I posted Friday. Okay. And it's okay to do that. So I'm telling you, this I just started using Metricool like literally recently. I don't know these folks. I don't even pay for it. I got the free version, but it's legit because some of this stuff have like kinks and stuff, but not this one. That stuff posts on time. It posts with no problem, and you can even see on my TikTok, I still be getting reach, um, which is hard to do with a third party app. So let's log into the last one, which is Instagram. So, I told you guys that I have a love hate relationship with Instagram. I really need to go in here and clean up my profile and change some stuff. However, there's still content here for my audience. Literally, obviously, it's the 17th, as recent as today. I've been consistent on there, and I have been using Metricool to do this. So all of this content that's here on Instagram. I haven't been on here in forever, but I've been scheduling that all out through Metricool. So yeah, I don't spend too much time here on Instagram. I know, of course, you can do your broadcast channel too. Create community. You can do your highlights and stuff, but I feel like I can't teach it because I don't really be on here like that. I just use it as a resume because I know a lot of millennials are still here on Instagram. So that's it. That's all. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I hope that this gave you an idea of how you can leverage the different social media platforms. And hopefully you can see how you can use something like Metricool or whatever your favorite planner is to post on multiple sites at one time. Now, in another video, I'll go through I've done some videos on how to actually choose the content for each social media platform. But sometimes I feel like we need to go over the basics. When I started on LinkedIn, I was lost. Okay. So y'all already know. Come join the group. Whatever you need to do, let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a deeper dive on which platform, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all already know the vibes. Make sure y'all wake up tomorrow and conquer. Bye, ladies.